Hey all, welcome to Really Ill Britain. Folks, I'm on the last night of my holidays in the Isle of Sheppey, and I have my last homebrew beer with me as well, and it's from the Armchair Brewery, Mr. Simon Seaton. And it is Valhalla, his foreign export stout, at 7.6% ABV, 56 IBUs, and this was bottled on the 15th of the 2nd, 2015. So it's been in the bottle about 4 or 5 months now. I'm really looking forward to trying this. This is my type of beer. I love my stouts as an Irishman, but more importantly of all, I like the higher ABV beers because I believe they've got more flavour. What I do like is the label. Stunning, but Simon at the same time as myself got stickers done, I think through Sticker Gal, where I get the Blackies Breweries one, and he's got his Armchair Brewery ones as well. Looking very, very good. I think they are stickers. So cheers, folks. We're going to crack this bad boy open. When I go on holidays, I always bring my BB Barfly, and most importantly of all, my Dimple pint glass. It goes everywhere with me. It doesn't matter if it's going to beer festivals or a night away. I always find an excuse to use it. Get a couple of beers in. So here we go. So the beer itself opens with a good hiss, and there's a light smokiness rolling off this. It's been lightly chilled. The beer is pouring with good carbonation, folks. Look at that. It is pouring a deep chestnut brown in colour. I am so happy with the head in that. The thing about export stouts are they're higher ABVs, but head retention is normally quite good. This is about a 2.5 finger head, tightly packed bubbles, as you can see. But the colour is really dark chestnut brown, and has got a very tint of roasted, kind of like a charred, it's like charred potato skins. It's strange saying that, but it isn't completely black, and it isn't chestnut brown, but it's got that kind of red, light red kind of hue to it as well, just at the bottom. I don't even see it just because the light's bad, but I'm just going to hold this up. Yeah, you can get that. It's like a rubiness as well. Folks, we're going to go straight in with the nose because straight away this is starting to smell good. Okay, the first thing you're getting, there's a berry note. There seems to be a light sour smell developing as well. Part of me wants to say that there's Willamette hops in this because that gives that blackberry or blackcurrant nose on a beer. I can detect a little bit of vanilla. There's roasted malts, a little bit of burnt white bread. But it's interesting because there's this fruitiness, and it smells like a sour beer. I'm intrigued. Cheers, Simon. Oh. Okay, the first thing I'm going to say is there's nothing sour about this at all. Simon has described this beer as a foreign export stout. Okay. And I'm guessing more so because of the 7.6% ABV. I'm going to turn around and say this is more like, yes, it's a foreign export stout, but it's more like your typical Irish dry stout. Let me just say, the body on this beer is very, very good. There's black treacle. There's molasses. There's brown sugar. You're also picking up dextrose. Now, a lot of people put dextrose in beers to give it that, to take the harshness away from the malt with a higher ABV beer. And what it does is it lightens the body. It does, but it also adds a bit of dryness. And you seem to get this in this beer. There's roasted malt. There's burnt bread. There's peppery, black pepper. There's watercress. There's a lovely warm and spiciness to the beer. It is a little bit yeasty. But again, this is another good beer. from Simon from Armchair Brewery. This is a dry Irish stout. I'm just going to go in, get it all in there, including that yeast. What's the finish like in this beer? Folks, the finish is earthy. It's roasted. It's full-bodied. It's peppery. But for me, what works is actually that deep bitterness in the beer, because this is what makes it dry. With roasted malts and a high ABV, or a high IBUs, and this is 58, and that's quite high for a stout. I'm guessing there's Magnum hops in this. But what is interesting, I would love to know what yeast Simon has used, because there's also it's either East Kent Goldens has been done as a hop, or he has used a yeast which is leaving a light berry, dark berry kind of esters to it. And also, I think this beer was possibly fermented just a little bit over 20 degrees, possibly 22. Out of all the beer Simon's done, I would say this is the most complex beer out of them all. But it's a great example of a foreign extra or export stout, or as what I'm going to reclassify it, Simon, if you don't mind. This is a dry Irish stout with that lovely high ABV. This is something to be proud of. If you do have another bottle, keep it, because I think keep it for me, and I'll review it again a year down the line. Reason being is I reckon this will age well, but more importantly of all, I think the bitterness will start to mellow out, and there'll be more sweetness from the malts. So what do I give Mr. Simon Seaton from the Armchair Brewery for his Valhalla, his foreign export stout, at 7.6% ABV? Folks, to me, this is very, very solid. It's a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10. That's really Britain doing a review on Armchair Brewery's Valhalla, his foreign export stout, at 7.6%, which was bottled in February of this year. Cheers and Slamachara.